When a seasoned expedition team climbing Mount Everest encounters a devastating series of events, the team is fractured. Some climbers will never return. Others will survive, but barely, and wish they hadn't. This is the fatal breakdown of the 1996 disaster on Everest. The Adventure Consultants team heading out on this Everest expedition included team leader Rob Hall and his two professional guides, Mike Groom and Andy Harris. No matter how much experience a climber has, this is Everest. There are endless ways to die: avalanches, falls, brain swelling, hypothermia, frostbite, even a traffic jam in the death zone. One mistake, one broken rope, and it's over. The team included 8 clients from all walks of life: a journalist, a pathologist, a FedEx executive, and Doug Hansen, a mailman from Washington. Doug had been heartbreakingly close to the summit the year before, forced to turn back just 300 feet from the top. After paying $65,000, it's really hard to turn around and walk away from the dream when it was so close. Rob Hall, who had guided him then, took it personally. He called Doug repeatedly, urging him to try again. This time, he promised, they'd make it. Weeks of preparation and altitude acclimatization led to a single precious weather window, May 10th. The team would make their push for the summit. This year, Rob had even more pressure to deliver. On the team was John Krakauer, an accomplished climber and journalist writing for Outside Magazine. If all went well, it would be the perfect promotion of Rob's guiding company. He checked and double-checked every detail, but nothing could prepare him for the chaos to come. On Thursday, May 9th, the team climbed up to Camp 4 where the death zone begins. The plan was tight. Once they reached Camp 4 at 26,000 feet, they'd have 36 hours to summit and return, with supplemental oxygen stored ahead of time by Sherpas at key points. One of the reasons there are over 200 bodies on the top of Everest is that it looks so close, and climbers often suffer from summit fever. They push with all they have to make it to the top, only to find out that the trip down is completely treacherous, with the least amount of energy and brain power remaining. Yasuko Namba was tiny. She barely weighed more than 90 pounds, and it seemed like a good gust of wind might blow her off the mountain. Despite her small size, she was a force of determination. Over the past 16 years, she had been working to achieve an incredible feat of climbing the 7 summits, the highest mountain peak on each continent. Incredibly, she had already conquered the other 6, and now, in just a few short days, she would be summiting Everest to complete this rare feat. As an executive at FedEx Japan, she knew how to manage a high-stress environment. Yasuko was well aware of the risks she was facing, but had no idea she'd experienced terror beyond anything she'd seen on the other 6 continents. The group had been at base camp getting acclimatized to the altitude for a month. The team doctor, Dr. Caroline McKenzie, monitored everyone's health as the weeks went on. She was an expert in high-altitude medicine, a rare and crucial specialty in an environment like this where the margin for error is razor thin.